What's going on, everybody?
Oh,
What's going on, everybody? We are here with the JFH app test, and myself, Jan, Andra, and of course, Sensei Claus, and Sensei Claus, but I like to say Claus. Everybody check out justiceforhire.app. Oh, look at that wonderful kitty cat. Justiceforhire.app is how you can join the cast. Of course, these Wednesday sessions, anybody from the cast, or if you're not in the cast, you just want to test it out, can join. And we work on improving the overall Justice for Hire experience. And this is a weekly thing. You're always welcome, whether you're, like I said, you're in the cast or not. And of course, be sure to check out what we're doing with Real World. That is our production company. That is our social film studio that is focused on making movies and shows with the world. Justice for Hire is our first show. We're producing a show with a global community. So I'm going to start live editing it in a little bit too, in a few days, because I'm on Twitch figuring all that stuff out a few minutes ago. So it's going to be amazing. It is amazing. And we appreciate every one of our community members. Love you guys. Check out wefunder.com/realworld if you want to learn more about the company we're building, how you can invest in the company, own a part of it, and help us to shift the entire movie and television industry worldwide. It's gonna be amazing. So love you guys, and passing off to Andra, our lead.
Hi. As per usual, our sessions aim to stabilize the platform and find any new cracks and fix them. So last week we had a power outage. We still were able to test a bit, but we're going through those tests again. And we're testing first of all, the format of chat messages. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're all good here. Yeah, as I was saying. And yeah, we're testing the chat and the format of the messages, and also all the entry points of a conversation. But for now, let's just start with sharing content from the world feed to another user. So for this we can use our own users, and then yeah, then we'll go from there. So first test on Just for Heroes, as usual, justforheroes.app. Everything happens there before it happens on the live app. And send one piece of content to another hero. Like here, you can send to me or to Jan, and let's see how it behaves. Thank you.
Claus, I'm gonna send you some stuff right now.
all right. And I'm just trying to grab some content to send.
Right. Sounds good. So I'm once again, we're using our own profiles, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm sending. Say. Huh. He has the emoji of the bird, right?
Yeah, it's loaded now.
Okay. All right. Test. 26, 27.
Yeah, just please take into account if you have any previous messages, those won't show up correctly. As I'm still fixing the data, but every new message should be correct.
Who's Howdy Partners?
It's the test.
Oh, that was a test because the font is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last week's Guru's test.
His name was Howdy Partners? Oh, he was Fire Fist, right? No, I was Fire Fist.
Beagles. I don't know.
Hold on. So how come his name isn't popping up if he was Biggles? Fire Fist, Justice for Hire, but there's no name there.
I don't know.
Okay, so we'll circle that.
Okay, so I was looking up your name, Andrew, to send something. I don't see it showing up.
Where?
Just in the send box, you know, the search box for send. I tried typing in and got nothing.
I got 3 things from you, and apparently you have 3 different profile images.
It should just be the copy code.
Did you send something to me 3 times or one time and it just appeared 3 times?
I could have fat fingered the button. Let me see if I have it in my sent folder. I mean, you know, in the conversation.
Yeah, please let me know because I have 3 different. It looks like you have 2 different accounts, but they all were sent at the same time.
Okay, actually, I had the same thing. It doesn't
I
look like
just sent you something, Sensei.
Yeah, so it looks like we got split into 3 different conversations. I just got a text from you, Andrew.
Gotcha.
Hold on. So you also have 3 different conversations with Andra?
Just you.
Just me. Okay.
Yeah, because January 26th, 26. Okay.
And if you guys can see, the light's a little rough. Let me turn the lighting down. It's strong.
Yeah, I saw. So you did receive from me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got from you. No, that worked. The weird thing is that me and Jan have 3 different conversations at the same people.
Yeah, because the data is
Okay, so that if it's just us, who cares?
It's, yeah, the data is not updated. So that's why I wanted to do a test with our own accounts first, with the old data. And then,
So that you're saying that's why he has,
and then create new characters and test with new characters, the flow from scratch.
so that's why he has 3 different versions, or that's why he has 3 messages is because of the data?
Yes.
Okay, so is that also connected to why he has 2 different icons?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the same problem manifesting in 2
Because
different
at one
ways.
point, when one of the conversations was started, there was a certain profile image, and that's how it was saved in the conversation. And then because it's not being updated in the conversation, so when he initiated one of those conversations, he had one image and then the other one.
Interesting. So is this connected at all to him having at one point 2 or 3 accounts? Because I remember there were separate
No, this
Sensei
is
Claus accounts.
connected to the updates that were done to his profile, and then initiating conversations at those moments.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to test one to you, Andra.
Yeah, because we already have one conversation ongoing, so now it should are you doing it from Justice
It's from
for
Jan.
Hire or Jan?
From Jan.
Okay. from Jan.
Do my best to make sure all my communication, personal communication to the heroes is from Jan, and then the use the client account just to release stuff.
There's also in character, out of character, but that's a bit more clear, yeah.
Sorry, can you say that again, please?
Sorry?
I lost you for a second there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just, my mic's broken, so I have to actually stand by the computer. Normally I'm
Oh.
moving around and whatnot.
Thank you so much for making an effort, Michael.
Oh, no, the mic makes things easier. It's everybody should have one if they're using a PC. If you're using a phone, it's not so important. They're like $5, but
Mhm.
Should you be popping up?
No, because my name now is Roxana, so it should pop up with that.
So you did your own name change, but for the same account?
Mhm.
Nice. Nice. Well, it's popped up on the correct side for me, and it has the correct out of character text. Excuse me. And has the correct in character text for me and Sensei, and on the correct side also.
Okay.
So it's great.
Okay, can we do now the same? If you're on your heroes account, can you initiate a development call
yeah.
request?
That's world page, right?
Exactly. Even though it should be somewhere else.
So I tapped it once. Did something happen?
Yes, but were you redirected?
It's the whole page just reloaded.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So I got an email. So when you tap that, nothing actually happens on the page. It doesn't actually take you to a different
It should
page.
take you to a different
It
page.
did for me.
Okay.
It did for him, so you,
Okay. I got the email, but it just reloaded the world page.
well, then that's when it updated to the app for you. So can you try tapping again and see
Sure.
what happens? Jen requested a development call, but it's not redirecting.
And I got it again. So yeah, it's not redirected.
Did
So this
you
time
just open the,
I'm gonna try it from the hamburger menu now. No, I thought we had it in the hamburger menu. Okay. I'm thinking, must be thinking of change requests.
Okay, there's a lot of initiative, but it's not redirecting.
It's not redirecting you either.
No,
So it's working on Android, not iOS then.
yeah. So if it redirected you, okay. I think my internet is breaking down again, so be mindful of that too. Can you hear me, Michael?
Yeah.
Great, we've had some issues with the internet in the office lately, so just in case it drops, let us know via text.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't remember what towers you guys have, but they're hit or miss at the best of times.
Okay. Interesting how it does not redirect. Okay. Good. Can we move to the next one? To sending a note to client, like complete one of the missions in private mode and sending a note when you finish the mission.
Complete it in private, but also send a note.
Yes.
We're gonna feed the homeless this Saturday. It's gonna be great.
If the law permits.
We're gonna feed the homeless this Saturday. It's gonna be great. Huh. So I pressed private. I accidentally double tap private and it toggled twice and then zoomed in and then screen went away.
Okay.
And I can't go back either, but I just recorded a video.
Oh.
We're gonna feed the homeless this Saturday. It's gonna be great. Feed the homeless this Saturday. It's gonna be great.
Okay, mine went off okay. For some reason, it's on the bottom of my profile, not the top, but it seems to work fine.
Gotcha. So that means that you have the latest version of the app.
Okay, so missions appear top down chronologically.
Yep.
Okay,
Chronologically by the time they were, by the date they were released or updated.
okay, yeah, I thought it would be, you know, the most recent up top, but I guess that works.
Sensei, can you say that again?
That's the same thing. Most recent at the top.
Okay, the one I just added, and this is not what we're talking about, this is just a note, I guess. The one I just added showed up on the bottom of the profile, so it's most recent on the bottom for me.
On your profile or on the list of missions?
Profile.
On the profile, we haven't.
Yeah, mine is not. We've dealt with this before, Sensei. This is mine is in. It's listed second, rather than.
Because first we start with the missions that are created and then the ones that are completed. We don't have separate tabs for them, so that's how they're being.
I see what you're saying.
It's not a chronology thing, and that makes sense. So I'm just gonna do another mission to test that. Just while I'm here.
Sure.
So same deal, make it private, leave a note.
Yeah. Leave a note and let's see if the note is being sent.
I mean, I just made it test in brackets, you know. Not exactly.
I think I got that. Yeah, at 121, test in brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Jen sent to Justice for Hire. Mission accomplished.
That came from me. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
So this is what I have. That I sent to Justice
Yes.
for Hire. Oh, I see what you're saying. You got a mission accomplished email.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that's good. Next. What's next? Let me check the list. Development call, it's not redirecting. Send content is not supposed to redirect, it just tells you that the content was sent successfully. Did you send?
So I send content to you and
Yeah,
Sensei,
Yeah,
and then we tested development call, and then we just did.
the mission, so it's
Yes.
good. And I think, yes, because now we have to move into the new account, we have to create a new account, and then the other message that's being sent is when you get to the chat for the first time. And that one needs to be appearing on the. right
Okay, so we're gonna
side.
exit, create new
Exit
account.
and
Okay.
create new accounts.
I'm Dan, and welcome to the Justice for Hire.
I'm choosing a villain, Mr. Klaus.
All right.
Okay, so I'm in, and what's the first thing you want to check?
The development request.
Okay, let's do another development request.
Trying to understand why it's not redirecting.
This time I got to redirect.
Okay,
So wait, for this, we use an email we have access to because this time.
I did not use an email I have access to. I made it up.
Mhm.
As per usual.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right, so we already tested that, I guess, so we're good.
so that's also a big about,
Yeah, I would assume that because Yumi and Sensei are
yeah.
more legacy. You know,
Yeah.
want to remove the past events thing. I want to make sure people can find it. All right. Okay, so after development call, go into chat.
Yes.
Okay.
The same mission, note to client, chat, and see if you're receiving the, hey, this is your first time in chat. And you're receiving it on the right side,
Let's see.
on the correct side, to not be confused with the right side.
I have first time on the cast chat. And then I got first time on the left side. Awesome.
Okay, so that's good.
Justice higher.
That, try writing a message to Justice for Hire from there.
Okay, so I have two.
Okay, and complete the mission and a mission in private with a note to client.
All right,
The idea is that now it shouldn't create another conversation like it happens. It should continue the same conversation with Justice at Fire. And that's what we're testing.
Hey, Sensei, if you could take a look at when you press accept on emergency calls, I see there's a font issue on the first two check marks. So if you just let me know if you see the same thing.
emergency calls, is that in world or mission?
It's on missions, it's the first mission.
Yeah, an alignment.
It's font and alignment. The font is bold, more bold on the other one. Or
Okay.
bigger.
The first mission I see is neighborhood patrol. Is it challenges maybe?
I have emergency mission at the top of mine.
On missions, yeah. On the higher flow, not on the profile.
So yeah, I went to world missions. So I'm going to hire.
Oh, no, we're on the actual missions, the center button, and going to
Yeah, you're going
hero.
to higher.
No, you're going to hero.
Here.
And then you from hero at the top of my page, I have emergency calls, but let us know what you see at the top of your page after you press
Okay,
hero.
gotcha. Yeah, so I see emergency calls there.
Awesome.
That's
When you accept it, just let us know if you see an alignment issue on the text on Android, please.
yeah, there's a formatting concern there.
Gotcha.
I'll take a screenshot. Oh, I'm in incognito, so I can't take screenshots. But
I got a screenshot for her. I just sent it off.
oh
Thank
yeah, now I
you.
just want to make sure it's the same thing. So for you, the
It's
second
here,
line
so
is
you
staggered to
just
the right. Yeah.
email. Yeah, whatever is designed, I'm gonna leave it for later. Focus on the functionality.
I mean, anything that's, I would, little things like this, like if you can fix that, I would
Okay.
prioritize that kind of stuff because like that, this is functional and the whole thing should be like
Mhm.
a good experience for somebody.
And can you check if this is the case only
Where
for
does that
this
go?
mission?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And you want me to keep this in private, right?
Yes. It's gonna be easier to clean.
So for the phone mission, it's the first line that's a bit staggered, not the second this time.
Okay.
That's a really weird bug.
So I want you to know I pressed complete, but nothing happens. So I'm going to press it again. And see. Make Conklin. All right, seems like it worked from, I got an email. Huh, but I have two, this is really weird. This is really weird. So I have two different conversations with Justice for Hire because one was which I shouldn't. I just noticed it, even though I noticed it before, but now I noticed it became more conscious. The first one was separate because of a development call. And then the second one was my first time in. And then I got a completely separate chat message.
Exactly.
But now that I completed a mission,
Which one is continued?
both of them are continued.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay.
About the same for me.
Gotcha. Okay, great.
Okay, what's the next one?
So the next is, so we did that call, first time. No, I think this is it, for today. So if there's anything else that you want to test or anything else that came up during your app experience, please?
The only thing that I
Let's test
can,
it now.
only thing I can think of is just making sure that when we create or when we complete a mission, that it doesn't, and we don't send a note to see if it sends a note, you know? So I'm just
It
gonna
sends
test,
a note only
only if you populate the,
populate.
yeah, okay.
And I think it's mandatory as per our specifications. If we change that, let's do it. Let's test that.
I don't think it's
So-
mandatory.
He actually had something about the limited Monday night. I wrote up a quick little thing and I sent it to you, Andrea.
Excuse me?
I wrote up an email, this little blog type thing. If you don't mind, check that out because I'm trying to strike a balance between something that's conversational but not condescending. It's an easy trap to hit.
Oh yeah, let's keep that separate from this, because that's the workshop experience. Let's keep that separate.
No worries.
That's not a
Let's
real
keep that separate from
world
this.
experience. That was a one-off workshop for my side for the real world community. So let's keep that separate, okay? I'll
Yeah.
take a look and check it out, but
Real mission.
that's not for the goal of the JFH app session.
Right.
Private testing chat happened.
Yeah, this is an interesting case what Jen brought up, and let's see if the specifications need to be updated. Let's see what's happening now, and
So you don't have to write a note to client. So that's
okay, so now we just need to know if the,
says the mission
so
was
if you don't
completed.
send a note, the client will be notified. So we want the client to be notified either way.
So I'm notified because it says someone has completed my mission,
Okay,
but that's via email. I'm waiting and I'm still getting
you won't get the DM.
still getting spinning here. I'm on.
My internet went down again, so I don't know.
Question. So this is an interesting case, and this is one of the things that I often frustrates me about Instagram, is that if I press post and then I see that the bar is going, but I know that for some reason I'm going to have an internet problem. The thing that I want on Instagram that isn't there is a little X to stop it and reload it. The only time they give you an X, which means cancel, and a reload is if the post doesn't go through and it's like, do you want to retry it or not? So I'm wondering if somebody gets into this scenario where they get a spinning wheel.
I'm wondering why you got into that.
Well, what I'm getting at is that, I just shot the video. I may not be able to recreate it as a user because I shot it on our platform.
And it's not saved on your camera roll?
No, it doesn't save. These videos never save on my camera. It's never happened. Do they save on yours?
I have the option to save everything,
Okay, well, it's,
so they do.
so I've never seen that option, but it never saves to my phone. So what I'm getting at is that if I am a user, I've just put some energy into something I care about, and then I get this, we should have a way for them to at least press a little X and then reload it. Would that actually, is that something we can give them the option for? To be like, hey, stop it, try it again. Okay, great, and upload it.
Yes, but we need to establish the parameters, like if the upload is bigger than, I don't know, 5 megabytes, do this, or I need specifications.
5 megabytes do this. I somewhat understand what you're saying. I'm
We need to set some rules. So the rules are if the video is longer than 10 seconds, give the option to, it's either time of the video or the size of the video.
why would it have to be
I have the
either?
video either way. It's not lost because it's.
No, I understand that, but the user doesn't know that. So the issue that I'm talking about as a user is that I pressed upload and
When you complete, you have the video there. You can play it there in the review.
yeah, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that from an upload, there's no download video option,
Yes.
right? And then there's also no, if you leave that page, when it works, we tell people, hey, just wait. And that pop-up is a game changer because it informs the user and then you feel
okay,
great
let
about
me
it.
ask you, you did not put a note and you press complete?
I did not put a note and I pressed complete.
So that must be it because the upload in progress should appear automatically when you press complete. So if there's an error on the back end because you didn't, and we are not treating that error because we didn't put a message in the note to client, the upload, it's not, the notification that the upload is in progress does not appear. So that's what we need to invest.
Oh, well, hold on. So now we're talking about multiple things because one,
We're talking about the whole flow and the modifications that we're doing to the whole flow.
yeah, I understand. But what I'm saying is that there's opportunities here. There's multiple opportunities because one, I've never had to put, it's never been you have to put a note to client.
How many times did you complete the mission?
Without doing note to client?
Yeah.
Almost every time. So it's,
There's not too many missions completed on the app. So,
well, we've tested this a lot. So it's never been
so we always put the note to client.
no, what I'm trying to say is that we've never made it mandatory to have a note to client.
Okay.
So, because that wouldn't make sense. That's, we can't make people do something that's not going to be public facing and they may not want to do it.
Okay.
So the note to client is not mandatory. So it sounds like there's something that needs to be fixed, potentially causing that,
yeah.
but it also may not be that. If it's not that, regardless if it's that or not, actually, the concept of being able to, if it's a shaky internet connection, if it's a file issue, etc., to be able to press that X button to stop the upload, to me is just something that helps me as a user understand that I have a little bit more control than waiting. Because right now I'm waiting, and it's not, it's still happening here, and I know that if I reload it, I'm not going to have an opportunity again to get that video. So I'm just.
Okay, so what's the solution?
So you said that the X button could only be based on time or size,
Yes.
but I think that and you said time of video, right? So, but we know that these videos aren't going to be more than, I think, 1 to 3 minutes because we've set parameters already.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't make sense.
An internet connection.
So I think the option should always be there. Like it shouldn't matter why the option is there. The second you press upload, you should have a little X button next to you because you may want to be like, oh, hold on, stop. And then it just stops the upload. And then you can write whatever. You might have misspelled something. That happens to me all the time. I'm like, oh man, I got to do this. But of course, it's easy to edit something after the fact on other platforms like Instagram. I edit it unless I'm running an ad on it. But if someone presses and then has that little X button, like, hold on, then they write something in,
So
I think it's going to be helpful.
to add, so again, we're modifying the flow. You want to add that X button next to the upload.
I would add a small circular X button on the right side of the upload so that somebody, if they know that there's a problem, or if they're getting a problem the way that we just got, that they have some means of essentially stopping. And you have to let me know if I'm even thinking about this correctly, because I'm assuming that by pressing that X button, that all of the data on that page remains, and that I could essentially resubmit it without causing a hiccup.
Yes.
But I pressed that button once and it sent me an email. So essentially that email was activated prematurely. So therefore, if it's hitting a switch before it's actually complete and it's telling me it's complete that's essentially incorrect data. So potentially that marker that hits that switch that sends me the email should only happen when the upload is actually complete rather than upon pressing the button.
Yes.
Sending in that note.
Sensei, Michael, what do you think? Are you encountering this issue on your phone?
Sorry, I was muted. No, but maybe I'm going about it wrong.
No, you just need to start completing a mission. Don't put any note to client and press complete.
I just got the that an emergency mission was completed notification.
Okay. Someone withdrew the $100. What is it?
No.
Okay, you know what? I am frozen. Let's try a smaller video. I'll see if I can get through that way.
Okay. And try doing this for my sake. Let's try this on Justice for Hire on the, not on the test platform, but on the actual app.
Okay, yeah, I'll try this once with a
Because-
really small video and then do that.
Okay, great.
Okay, yeah, same thing. I'm just gonna write a note now and see if it works.
Awesome. Yeah. Do that.
Yeah, I can't review. See if I press back. Yeah, I lost the video.
Are you sure you don't
Uh-huh.
have it in your camera?
So this is interesting. So I can get the video back by pressing the forward button in the browser, which is fantastic. Test. Note. Public, private. I'll screen record this.
Yeah, that's really strange. I put the note, went through just fine.
Yeah, so it's because of the note.
Yeah.
That's the issue. So if you put the note, it works.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So now I got the stay on this page for upload
Yeah,
without.
yeah. And if you put the note, it will work.
Okay, yeah, I can't stop it. So this is great. This is great that we found this because this is a dead end.
So can you put the note and see and confirm that it's working?
Hold on,
If you put the
hello?
note?
Forward. Oh, let me stop this. We should definitely have a someone presses back while they have their video on. We should have some sort of button that pops up to let them know that they can go forward and retrieve it. Or even I mean, it would need to be a button in the app because if someone downloaded the app as we contemplate, then they wouldn't have those browser buttons.
So I'm gonna test this first without the note, then with it, yeah?
Yes. Oh, did you make the switch to Justice for Hire?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
Are you doing the note?
I'm sending you this note first and then I'm doing that test.
I mean, I can see the code. It's clear. It's clear that if you don't put a note, it won't finish the upload.
So another option is essentially to say, because I'm pretty sure that there were going to be moments where there was going to be no note to client. So we should probably just fix that, but another
We
option
should
would be
have
just to be.
conditioned the finishing of the upload to the existence of the note. That's the bug there.
Yes,
Simple as
exactly,
that.
exactly, yeah. All right, so I'm going to try this note now.
You gotta say though, the video uploads are going pretty well. I mean,
Yeah, when you put the note, but of course, because I condition it from the code itself. If you don't have a code, if you don't have a note, it will wait until you put a note, you know?
Yeah, so it uploaded with the note.
Yeah, so I just need to make two separate steps, not condition one on the other.
no, I know that. I was just saying a general sense. I don't think it was as easy to upload videos before.
Yeah, no, I agree. The video upload has gotten way more smooth, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so more of a general note.
Yeah, I mean, in general, when the app is like just smooth, it's a phenomenal experience. So it's like, you know, when we find these things, it's
Well, that's why
great.
these sessions
Yeah,
are
super
exist
helpful.
still, so, okay, so the conclusion is the note is not mandatory when you complete a mission. You don't have to send a note to the client. But
Yes,
the client will either receive an email saying
Mission was
that
completed.
the mission was completed.
yes.
Okay. And, okay, So we've seen if we put the note, it works. So once I removed the condition that's waiting for the note to finish the completion,
Mhm.
that will work. So, okay.
Yeah, that's, I feel like that's,
Okay, so it's 1:58.
especially for stuff that, like, when we're the client, you know, when JFH is putting out missions, people shouldn't have to write a note to us every time, you know? But like,
Well,
if,
why the field is there then?
because if somebody else made a mission, a client, an actual in character client made a mission, and it's a, you know, elderly lady who needs XYZ, you know, like you could say, hey, ma'am, everything is here, you know, like that's the kind of thing you want to be able to,
Okay,
to
okay,
the intention there.
awesome. Well, it's 1:59. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Klaus.
Look, good.
And I'm gonna see you next week.
Yeah, take
Love you,
care.
man. Thanks so much, as usual. Thanks, everybody. And of course, check out justiceforhire.app and refunder.com/real world. That's REELWURLD. Whether you're getting involved with JFH or real world or both, we love having you guys in the community, and we'll see you soon.